Hey guys, Anime Green, the Green Flash, here today to give you guys my top 5 most disappointing moments within Naruto. This is a two-part thing, so the other video I'll probably put on my own channel since I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks or whatever. But anyway, my top 5 most disappointing moments does not mean like the crappiest moments in Naruto. I just mean moments that kind of really disappointed me. They were really hyped up, or they had like good lead-ups to that part in the story, but they really just fell flat in my personal opinion. So this ain't gonna be negative towards like the actual, well, it will be negative to the content that Kishimoto's taking it, but don't be too seriously, don't bash the series too hard. I'm just saying moments that really didn't live up to my expectations. So let's get things started with my top 5. Number 5 would have to be the actual flashback between Madara and Hashirama during the 4th Great Ninja War, when they actually fought, and we get to see the fight at the Valley of the End. That fight was so horrible in my opinion because it was just like really lame. It really didn't live up to the expectations. Throughout the entire series, we thought it was like a grand epic battle, two of the greatest ninjas fighting off and creating like, you know, ninjutsus that like create like mountains blowing up and crap like this. I don't even know, but I had so much other stuff in my mind thinking that was happening in this flashback, and then when Kishimoto delivered it, really, I wasn't really feeling it. I did like how we got to learn more about the origins of Konoha and how Hashirama was basically like becoming the first Hokage. His personality is very funny. I love the first Hokage, but the fight, it just didn't live up to expectations in my personal opinion. Number 4 would have to be Sasuke killing Orochimaru earlier on in Shippuden. I really didn't like that because he took out Orochimaru so easily. I understand that he did his genjutsu thing, reverse the effect of Orochimaru trying to overtake his body to gain immortality, but it was just like so quick, so easy. And I know Orochimaru obviously comes back. Well, that was a given because he's a white snake. You know, that's like one of his you know, elements, or one of his features. He could always come back to life or something. You know, he's immortal. But basically, I just didn't like the fact that he was taken out so easily. In part 2, he's been nerfed so many times throughout the series, and he kind of looks like a joke now because it's like, dude, Sasuke and Naruto are stronger than Orochimaru. In the beginning of Shippuden, practically Naruto took him out almost. So I really didn't like the fact that he was so nerfed and that Sasuke killed him so easily. He wasn't a threat, in my opinion, and that kind of was sad because in part 1, just months earlier, or 3 years earlier technically, he was so overpowered we thought he was like one of the strongest ninjas in the series. Alright, number 3 would have to be Pain's defeat. Now, not the fight between Naruto and Pain, that was epic. I actually don't care what anyone says, I think that was one of my favorite fights in Naruto. I know people complain and moan about the animation in the anime, but still, I think the fight, especially in the manga, was amazing. But what I mean by disappointing is the actual talk no jutsu Naruto used on Pain. Now I know this is just a plot device, and we all knew it was going to happen, but it was just so lame how Pain used his Rene, what is it called? I forgot. The Rene ninjutsu technique to bring everyone back to life. It kind of made the whole Pain arc pointless because everything was just reversed back to normal, kind of. I mean, Konoha was still destroyed at the end of the day, but I mean, they're buildings, they could be rebuilt. But the lives were back. I mean, Pain got taken out easily by Talk no Jutsu by Naruto just because of Jiraiya's book and his feelings and emotions. And I was like, come on, Kishimoto, you're really doing this? So I remember a lot of people kind of dropped Naruto at that moment because they thought that would become like the core, most powerful thing Naruto has, which it is. His most powerful technique is not Rasengan, not Biju mode. It's his Talk no Jutsu. We all know that. It happened in part 1 several times, part 2 several times. Talk no Jutsu always wins at the end of the day. So number 2 would have to be Obito's revelation. I remember the day Obito was revealed, the internet blew up. It literally blew up. I remember people going crazy when they found out it was actually Obito. Now, I'm not one of those people that hates Obito for him being Toby. I don't like what Kishimoto did with the explanation, or basically why he became Toby and why he did all this crap, because everything he does is really illogical. If you really take a step back and think about it, really illogical. He has like a mindset of a kid. It's very naive and very stupid. I understand it's a shonen, you're not supposed to take it too seriously, but for a main villain in Naruto, that's kind of really very pathetic. I mean, at least Pain had some type of conviction, some type of reasonings why he was doing what he was doing. He was trying to create a world of peace, in his own sense of the word peace, but he was trying to do something, you know, intellectual, something that would actually change the world. Obito is trying to destroy the world by stupid means, for dumb reasons, for Rin. I mean, that became like a meme on the internet. I mean, because Rin died. It's just like, come on, dude, really? So, Obito's revelation is number 2, and not just a revelation, but the fact that the flashback that followed his revelation was really poorly executed, and it really didn't explain everything for months on end. We were still having questions. Even today, I still have a few questions of. It still doesn't make sense in my opinion, but whatever. You know, it's a shonen, I'll let it pass. But that is the second most disappointing thing in Naruto. Now, what could possibly surpass Obito, his revelation, and his horrible backstory? There's only one thing that's worse in Naruto. The worst thing that ever happened in Shippuden, in my opinion, is the 4th grade ninja war. Why you guys say this? Because about 4 out of 5 of these things that happened on this list actually occurred during the 4th grade ninja war. The 4th grade ninja war is like one of the most disjointed, crazy arcs in Naruto. I understand it's like the last final arc of Naruto, but it's really poorly executed. It has so many high-low moments. Like sometimes it's like super epic. You're really hyped. The next moment, you're like, Kishimoto, what the hell are you doing? There's just too much crazy stuff going on. The character development, there is none. I mean, people haven't been getting character development in all Shippuden, but this was supposed to like combine everything and end off everything, and you're still left with so many questions. And then he's bringing back like more stuff that add more questions. The God Tree was like, is that really necessary? Just wrap up the story, but no. And then Obito and all. It's just like too crazy. The missed opportunities when he brought back all the dead ninja. I mean Zabuza and you know, the Sound 4 and the Sound 4. Did he bring them back? I don't know. He brought back all those ninjas, and then like 20 chapters later they just all die without doing anything. It's like there's no point. No one really got developed. There was just so many bad things. I literally made over 5-6 rants over 2 years since I've been on YouTube. Since I actually started YouTube, the moment that 4th grade ninja war started. That's one reason when I got into it, into making videos, and still to this day, the 4th grade ninja war is still going on, and it's still not any better. Now, I have been liking the recent chapters, but overall, this war arc is too crazy. And why I say this is a disappointment is because the Confining Jinchuriki arc was so epic. It's actually my second favorite arc in all of Naruto. I love the Confining Jinchuriki arc when Naruto meets his mom and, you know, all the cool stuff happens. But that was a great lead up to the 4th grade ninja war. But when the war happened, it was just so crappy. It's like, wow, really Kishimoto? No. So that's my top 5 most disappointing moments in Naruto. What are your guys? I mean, there is a lot out there, so you guys can tell me. As you can see, most of these happen in part 2. That's why a lot of people say they prefer part 1. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying I would probably prefer part 1 farly superior over part 2, with at least less flaws as for the characters and for the plot. But what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know. And I'll see you guys next time when I do my top 5 favorite moments of Naruto, because I have a lot of favorite moments, obviously. It's still one of my favorite shonens. I just enjoy it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up for the Green Clan. They will be having... I haven't been able to get on Skype because I don't have Skype anymore, but I'll still try to somehow try to get on Skype for them. But look forward to our Skype discussion calls relating to anime and our manga tournament. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.